it seems like the flinch for the snipers affects hard scopers more than it affects quick scopers. Alright, we managed to sort our internet situation out. It actually happened to be this device right here, a signal booster. Like if you live in like a rural area. I don't even live in a rural area. I live like 10 minutes from the city. But this thing was plugged into my modem because last time a service tech came to the house, it was because we weren't getting the service that we pay for, or we weren't getting the 1,000 download speed. So they installed this to boost the signal. It was actually causing noise interference on our outgoing signal, on our upstream data. So that was causing packet loss coming from my modem. This was also giving the modem higher voltage than what it was spec'd to have. So the modem was overheating and actually turning off like once a day because of that overheating and resetting automatically, causing the internet to go out. So after removing this, it's improved. I've noticed a drastic improvement in my gunfights in this game. Today, I ran into like a god squad, a 4-man party, because I played them 2 or 3 matches in a row, all using snipers, and they don't miss. Maybe they just have better PCs and fiber internet or whatever the case, but like I swear I would see them dump 4 bullets into them, flinch doesn't mean shit, and then they just one-shot snipe me. And it was like one of them went like 70 and 30. I would get like 4 hit markers on them, like have them like 1 bullet away from dying, and then they just one-shot me. What that leads me to believe is that maybe they were already aimed at me, even though it looked like they were looking the opposite direction. There's still definitely some desync situations going on in this game, and it seems like it's more apparent with snipers, marksman rifles, things like the M16, AK-47, situations where you're getting hit with super bullets essentially. With the snipers and the one-shot guns, it's not super bullets. With the one-shot semi-autos, it kind of is if they're like spamming it real fast or as fast as they possibly can. But with the snipers, it feels like it's a situation of I see them, I shoot at them, and then if they hit that first shot, there's nothing I can do about it. I don't know if that's a matter of them seeing me slightly before I'm seeing them, client side or whatever, or if it's just my bullets where I think I'm shoot first, die first thing are not actually registering on their end before they take that sniper shot, so they just hit me with the sniper shot and I'm dead. Over the past week or so, sometimes I'll be about to engage in a gunfight and I'll start to flinch before I get into the gunfight. This was happening more earlier in the week. This particular play session today, I wasn't noticing it, but maybe something similar is factoring into the equation where I think I'm just dumping bullets into them and then they snipe me and one-shot me. But in reality, none of my bullets are even registering within that short time frame. I'm really not sure what's going on, but something feels off. Like with these particular players, I don't know, like, do they just have like the best graphics card on the market, the best CPU? I would actually be curious, if I had the money to do so, to test like a 3060 graphics card, which is what I have, you know, broke boy status. I would like to test that versus like a 4090 with like the best CPU on the market. How much of an advantage does having a better computer actually give you? Does it give you such a timing advantage where it would create that small window where it seems like you're not getting shot at all and you're able to get that shot off? Because that would explain some things. You know, I know there's a lot of talk about the game being poorly optimized or whatever the case that some people may say. I think in some regards it is true, especially when you go from playing on keyboard and mouse and switch to controller. It feels like the hit registration is just better. It feels like the aim assist is locking on to where their character model actually is server side as opposed to what you're seeing sometimes. But all in all, I just wanted to talk about the snipers and everything today because, you know, I love sniping in FPS games. But at the same time, something feels off. Something feels off, like, timing-wise. And it feels like the same way that people will complain about the movement, the jumping, the bunny hopping, whatever the case. It seems like the same networking-related thing that's affecting that to feel really bad is making going against snipers feeling really bad. Like, I'm shooting them with the best fully automatic weapon in the game, I guess the only way to beat him at that point would be to switch to a sniper myself and out-snipe him. Maybe that's something that I need to start doing for the next couple days, especially since I've fixed my connection and everything. Maybe literally just use nothing but snipers, because I do need to level my snipers up. I mean, like, the new sniper's only level 2. M44 is level 36. M44 is probably my favorite one because it's just fun to use. Maybe I go with M44 and then go with like some type of secondary where, you know, I hit my first shot and swap to the Magnum and one tap them afterwards or something, or use the 50 cal Desert Eagle. I don't know. Let me know what you think about the sniping thing. You know, it seems like the flinch for the snipers affects hard scopers more than it affects quick scopers. It still feels like the quick scopers are still just shotgunning me essentially while I'm in the middle of doing movement to them, while I'm in the middle of shooting them. It feels like sometimes it's like there's nothing I can do and I just get one tapped.